we've not been on tour for a very long time, have we? Play to win. You're also playing because you want to develop and you want to grow. So I want you to stick together and have a really good performance, okay? Clear? Yes. Come on in, let's go.
Ketty takes full advantage. Saka. Smith Rowe. Oh, Arsenal have done it again.
For Hale End's under-16s, it's been a long season. Whilst outside the gates of the academy, the boys have been dealing with the pressure of GCSE exams, they're now on to the final few weeks of their journey at Hale End and will soon be making the step up to London Colney.
Keep revising, kids. Trust me.
A change of scenery and some team building is in order, so the squad have travelled up to Scotland for the Easter break. Normally, Arsenal youth squads travel the world to face other academies. But with COVID limiting the options, 2 matches have been arranged against Rangers and Hearts. Joining the team on tour but unable to play due to injury are Ramari, Jaden and Miles.
Even though I'm injured, the coach has suggested that I should come out, help out the players, because obviously I'm quite experienced, so I can give some feedback to the players that played in my position.
Miles has had a busy season on the pitch, but he's also made the time to volunteer in the local community. And as the squad arrives in Glasgow, he talks to them about how he found it.
Miles is going to talk about his experience so far. He's been incredibly proactive to go and actually make this happen.
Miles has volunteered at the Hub, Arsenal's community HQ, taking part in initiatives like a local community football tournament.
In January and April, I spent a total of 7 days working in the Hub and learning about different areas. It's been an amazing experience. Felt humbled after every situation I've encountered.
So from the experiences that you had, what's the best and most important thing that you've learned or taken that you're going to now use in your football or your everyday life?
That's one thing that I learned personally, just be grateful for what I have. On the pitch, I would say just humility, discipline. It helps me discipline with the refs sometimes. So I'll say that probably, yeah.
Did you see it from their sides when you were giving decisions?
Yeah, few times.
Start off really proud of you, going out there and, like you say, putting yourself out of your comfort zone. That's a really, really brave thing to do, yeah, when you're young. But as a saying, better people make better players. Do you believe in that?
100%. Lots of the players that are successful now, what made them successful was not on the pitch, was like how they acted, their core values. So I do believe in that.
With their teenage years spent in a high-performance environment, this group often have different heroes to other kids their age.
Who's your role model?
My mum. Yeah. I love my mum, man.
The first match of the tour is against Scottish champions Rangers.
We've got a blue.
Good man. There's no... I'm going to put it... Green. Pick up, boy. Uno, out. Done.
Okay, we've not been on tour for a very long time, have we? So this is, for me, brilliant experience. One that I really want you to embrace and show Rangers how good we can be, yeah? Make sure as soon as that whistle goes, we're together, we're on the front foot and we're playing our style. Clear? Yes. Come on in, let's go.
The game is a bit of a battle, with lots of tackles going in, breaking up Arsenal's rhythm. But striker Amari takes the game to Rangers. And Seb gets in behind, but the keeper makes a strong save.
Seb, see the space from behind? You might be able to get them diagonal passes and split the full-back and the centre-back.
They're through again as Seb picks out Amari.
Well played. Oh! I love it! Hey, you're not getting me on the team, Miles. Told you, mate. Me and Per told you. We've got to do a bit.
The boys are relishing the battle. None more so than our new centre-half.
And I'm Miles.
But the game becomes scrappy and physical, and even threatens to boil over.
See, if I was playing, I'd really want to score now. But you have to use it, don't you?
Then, in the final few minutes, a big chance falls to fullback Josh. who drags it just wide.
Full back getting the chance of the game.
In a cruel end to the game, Rangers snatch a late goal.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
It was a competitive, bruising encounter against a top team. And now it's time to unwind. But two things will never change. The players still want to win, and Birch still wants to coach.
Look at the technique. Yes, sir. We have bowling, sir. Tell them something, I'm bowling. Bro, that's a camera kid. Let's go, Amari. Amari, bad luck.
Nah, see, that's the technique. It's goalkeeper technique.
Throughout the season, sustainability has been a focus of the boys' learning, with the club as a whole making this a key objective. In line with this, the tour has a carbon-neutral focus as the team aim to hit a number of offsetting goals across the week. For some of these activities, the squad travels to Loch Lomond National Park.
This is Ballock Country Park, and it sits within the wider Loch Lomond and Sussex National Park.
These city boys aren't used to the countryside and have no idea what to expect.
Do you know, like, there's sheep and cows that are milking?
Maybe.
So it's not my preference, but I'm up to do anything, really.
If I'm given gloves, I'll do my job with the cow. I'll give some milk to Jade. No. I'm lactose intolerant.
The rumours are soon put to rest as the boys find out what they'll be up to.
So we're going to be doing some tree planting and wildflower plug planting today. Everything that we do is bedded in the community. It's about people taking ownership of local spaces and learning to love them. And so today I hope that you're going to get a little bit of that love for Scotland and for the areas and take some things away that you can then apply to your local green spaces as well.
That beats you, bro. Remind us hard.
The only other thing that you might see today is ticks. Ticks are little insects. Watch out, they like to crawl up your trousers and they try and find warm places.
That's not South London.
Very small, but when they actually feed, when they feed on your blood, they blow up like a balloon, and you will definitely see them then. Yeah?
What?
Despite being unable to play in the games, Jaden has joined the tour.
We're going on an adventure. When I'm in the deep depths of Jamaica, this is what I have to do.
Earlier in the season, Jaden received the news that he wouldn't be one of the players receiving a scholarship with Arsenal.
I decided to come on a tour, even though I'm not really a part of the club anymore. I still feel like I have a good relationship with everybody there, with the coaches, and I'm still good friends with a lot of the players here. I thought it would be a good experience and a good way to end off my time here. Gotta make sure it's done right. That's it.
Oh, well done.
See, this is why I'm an alpha male.
Right then.
High five, man. Oh, love. My boy.
Yeah, I don't know. You can spread out an
So I found out about the news. I feel like the club dealt with me quite well. Chris has helped me with a lot of ways to move on from it and to turn it from a negative to a more positive thing where it's helped me get to another clubs, get to Charles.
After injuries and a few unsuccessful trials, it's been a tough few months for Jaden. But it turns out there's a different reason why he can't join in on the pitch this week.
Where I've actually found out that I've now got a scholar at another club at Sutton United.
Keep going, Pitman. Before you hit the gym. What are we naming it?
Sub Junior. When I found out about my scholarship at Sutton, it was kind of random. I played a game with them on a Monday night. On my way home, I got a message from the head of academy saying, "We want to offer you a scholar." So it wasn't very it was very out of the blue. I didn't really take it in until maybe a day or two after that. I was like, yeah, I've actually finally got some sense of security where I can be somewhere for the next 2 years and further my career.
I think when I got released, it was really, really hard. I mean, I was released at Arsenal, but then I was released at another club after that as well. That was tricky, and I think one of the things that I would help people to kind of understand with that is that it's okay to be angry or to be disappointed or to have that period where you're figuring things out.
I see how it can affect people. It did affect me mentally a little bit because it's you realise, okay, so you haven't really got anywhere to go. You've got a lot of stuff to come into your mind. Where's next? What's next? What? Maybe a plan B. Say if I wasn't to get a scholarship, plan B. following education more. The GCSEs are coming up, having to revise, but I'm trying to cram in, like going to training and finding places and finding links to get to another team. So it affects a lot of people mentally.
We sometimes want to protect people completely from, you know, the sadness of that or the reality of that decision. You go through that process and one day you have to accept it. And I think that's what we're trying to help people to do sooner is, can you accept it and then can you place your focus on where you want to go? Because the sooner you do that and the sooner you have that moment, the sooner you kind of have that catalyst, that fire inside you, that is the response. And for me it was delayed, but for other people can do it a lot quicker. It can sometimes feel like the end, but it's really not. There's a whole journey that happens after that as well.
The under-16s end their final tour as Hale Enders with a trip to Edinburgh and a game against Hearts. And it's a new look for the skipper.
Looking at the Rangers game back, there's some brilliant moments of learning. We want to go out there and we want to finish the tour off strong, don't we? And perform.
As part of the implementation of VAR in Scotland, this match is used as a test for the technology. For Birch, it's his last tour game with a group he's known for years, so he wants to end the trip on a high.
It's our last tour game of the under-16 season, yes or no? I don't want to walk off that pitch having any regret. Come on,
It's a familiar sight in the stands, as amongst other families in Scotland to support the team are Romari, Seb, Lewis and Josh's mums. They've been regulars at the games all season. Across the country, always backing the boys.
It's not good for our health, is it, this watching football?
Stay with him, stay with him. Stay with him, Josh. Well done, Josh.
Well done. Josh joined the club when he was 9 years old, so under 10s. He's been here for quite a while, as you can imagine. It's the first time I've seen Josh get in the box. Because Josh likes defending.
Mackay's off. He's injured.
We haven't got any more players, boys.
It's okay.
I should have brought my boots.
We've had an amazing time here at the club. We've really gotten to know all the coaches here, all the parents, and we've pretty much built a family. We call ourselves the Arsenal family, which is very cliche, but that's ultimately what we are, and yeah, we love it here.
Arsenal break and Seb is clean through.
Come on, Seb. What a goal!
And the long journey for his mum is rewarded. But Hearts come back at Arsenal and quickly level the score.
Oh my God! Frustration.
He had his hair now, his hair would have reached it.
It needs a big effort this half, do you understand? So let's make it count.
The second half is all Arsenal, with Amari a constant menace.
Go on, Amari. Go, Amari.
He's played through and smashes it home. But it's called offside.
Offside.
VAR!
Offside.
Lovely football.
Unlucky.
He comes forward again and looks to be brought down in the area.
Oh, yes, that is definitely.
But there's no spot kick given by VAR.
No.
Did you give it?
It's literally on the line.
Amari is again brought down and wins a free kick in a dangerous area. And Michael has a late chance to win it for the Gunners.
I'd love to see us score from a set piece.
It would be nice.
I don't think I've ever seen it. No, actually, Lewis gets a few.
Come on, boys. Let's go. Come on, boys. Go on, Michael. Go on.
Oh, it's a good try.
Just wide, and it ends on us even. As the boys get ready to leave for London, Jayden reveals to the wider group that he's gained a scholarship at Sutton United.
You as players, James, a brilliant example, yeah? Strong young gunner. The decision doesn't define you. We've spoken about that before, but you've gone away. You've showed your best self to someone else. Got yourself an opportunity. And we wish you all the best with that, mate.
I don't think it'll be like teary emotional, but I feel like it'll be like, oh, well, you're moving on to better things. I still made the effort to try to keep the relationship that I have with them as strong as possible. So yeah, to try be there.
Once a strong young gunner, always a strong young gunner, right? So this is the youth from us, okay? And yeah, it's been a pleasure. Good luck with everything. We'll always be here.
Today is graduation day.
This has been my second home for 10 years and I'm saying goodbye to it.
It's really enjoyable. You're with your mates, you're with friends that you've been here at Hale End with, and now you've all gone up to London Colney. And it's just an amazing feeling.
It's a derby, all right? Last game at Hale End. Some of us been here since the start. We're a team. Yeah, no matter what, come on, boys, it's us. On 3, Arsenal. 1, 2, 3, Arsenal!
It's been a joy to watch you grow as young people, as well as footballers. And I do really feel like I'm blessed. As young people, it's all in front of you.
Oh.